fishermen better run while you can, or you will join them in the creek.
We must protect our families.
Don't want to end in tragedy. Some will get revenge,
and some will be avenged. If we don't catch them,
they might catch us next. We have to find them, a whole city to protect.
3 dead bodies in the creek. This killer thinks I am weak.
But we all know the truth. They're terrified of you. They live their life in lies and secrets, terrified for their day of judgment, 'cause we will find them soon enough. We won't let them shed more blood. The end of their reign is nigh. Won't sit and wait, won't let more die. This place is busier than I thought. I wouldn't be surprised if I got lost. I'm looking for someone, but I only know her name. I can just guess at random, I won't play that game. Why can't I ask for help? It's simple. I'll take a round trip to hell just to keep my control. I live my life as a prime example of making things hard on my...
Oh my god, I am so sorry. I don't usually run around this place like a chicken with its head cut off, but I'm super late to meet someone.
It's okay. Maybe you can actually help me find someone. I'm looking for Caitlin.
Oh, Marley, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Awesome. I'm Caitlin. I'll be showing you the ropes. Why are you here? What draws you to murder?
I've seen a lot as a stray cop. Blood and gore and so much more. I've even had the chance to watch.
The early years can be rough, but all that experience makes us tough. So when we're out in the field and things go awry, we can fight that urge to ball up and cry.
Ooh, that hits a little too close to home. I remember my first few months. I nearly quit about a dozen times.
Hopefully you'll be less miserable here. Let me introduce you to the others. I'll tell you all you need to know. They call themselves the Crows. You know, 'cause murder?
You're kidding, right?
I wish I was.
Ooh, what's this? Do we have fresh meat?
Please stop calling every new hire fresh meat. The last guy probably left because he felt awkward and intimidated.
The last guy left because his first case was the worst I've ever seen. And I've seen some crazy shit. Trust me, he'll have nightmares for 2 weeks.
Well, you're awfully good at scaring them off, and that's the last thing that Chief would want.
Okay, who's Chief? Like, I know he's the chief, but who is he?
He should be walking by soon. I'll point him out. Unless he stops to talk to us, which he probably will. Speak of the devil.
Good morning, Detective.
Which one?
Oh, Molly, right?
Yep, that's me. I'm really excited to join your team.
And we're glad to have you, Miley. Well, I ought to get going. I got a few calls to take, but it was nice meeting you.
Sorry, he's bad with names. He just calls me Detective at this point. Well, to pick up where we left off, this is Ash, our crime scene photographer and wannabe comedian.
Photography is an art. In artist therapy, God knows I need it. She could use a little art herself.
What did you just tell her?
Don't worry about it. Well, you know what? I actually have some photos to stare at. It was nice meeting you,
Marley.
Oh, like the dog. Don't die on me.
You get used to her, I promise.
I like her already.
Devin's in charge of the evidence. They're very detail-oriented. They'll notice
me sound very friendly, Caitlin. She's just bitter about how many times I've had to hit her with the lint roller. Speaking of which, your hair sheds like a dandelion.
Devin, please.
What? I just like to keep things nice and clean. I'll admit I can be a bit of a neat freak, 'cause I believe if you feel good on the outside, it helps you fake it till you make it on the inside.
I practically lived by that in college. Cry my ass out half the time, but at least the makeup I was ruining was flawless.
That's the spirit. Well, I'm actually pretty busy, but I'd love to chat later.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, and that's Chadley. He's kind of our leader. Total asshole, but you get used to it.
I heard that.
What kind of name is Chadley?
It's long for Chad.
He's been a little grumpy because we can't solve a big case.
What is it?
Someone's been dumping bodies in Crabtree Creek. 3 have been recovered so far, but they're pretty badly mutilated. If Ash offers to show you photos, say no if you want to keep your breakfast.
Noted.
Hey, Marley, you know anything about the Middle Ages?
A little bit. Why?
Chief's sending us downtown to the History Museum to speak to a man named Richard Hall. The case hit my desk a few weeks ago. He's a person of interest, we just wanna talk. Elderly woman quietly murdered, no signs of struggle, and they left a note.
He had shit handwriting.
So does Richard. I wonder what's the last thing he wrote. You and I are going to catch him during his shift and ask him a few questions. Go home and change into something casual. And meet me at the medieval weapons exhibit. Bring your phone in case shit goes sour and we get separated.
Got it. See you soon.
Welcome, my name's Richard. I'm here for whatever you may need. If you have any questions about these weapons, feel free to ask me.
Actually, I do have a question. Which one's your favorite?
What? My favorite?
Of all these sharp objects, does one of them speak to you? I think morning stars are cool. Just a spike ball on a stick.
Mercy giver calls my name. It's a long, thin, piercing blade. The final blow to a wounded knight. A mercy killing, they did it right. So you consider yourself a merciful guy. If you don't mind, I'm inclined to ask why. Are you putting someone out of their misery, or sparing them a life of pain and tragedy?
Where are you going with this?
Trust the process, Kate. Sorry about that. My friend here was just telling me we don't have much time to stay. Hey, you doing all right?
I'm fine. It's just... never mind.
Let it out, man.
Recently lost a loved one, and something you said, it made me think of the note her killer left. It's a mystery. Wanted to put her out of her misery. She had all kinds of health problems. They caused her a lot of pain, so guessing that's the misery they were talking about.
I'm sorry to hear that. Have you talked to the police? You might be able to help catch the killer if you have any new information.
I was wondering when you'd come. Listen here, it wasn't me. I wasn't there, I don't know anything. You sound a little defensive. Why is that sore subject?
Or is it because you're hiding something? Shit. Hey, we're gonna need backup. This guy's headed for the exit. There's no way we'll get him on our own if he's set loose downtown. Marley, wait!
Woo! jig's up, Ricky. You're gonna answer our questions whether you like it or not. I told you, Kate, you gotta trust the process.
I have a question for you. How are you such a good liar?
I've got a lot of secrets.
Well, either way, you did great. Sorry, bud. You didn't get away this time.
Did somebody need backup?
We did, but now we don't need any help. Marley caught the bad guy all by herself.
That's right, I don't need you or anyone else.
You're still a rookie. You always get lucky in the honeymoon phase. Chase down a suspect 3 months from now and I'll be impressed. You'll be surprised how quickly your energy depletes.
Just because you fell out of shape doesn't mean the rest of us have to. Not too bad for your first chase. Want to celebrate later?
I'd love to, but I already have plans tonight.
Just be sure to get a good night's rest. You'll never know when you have to chase down another suspect.
I'll try. Thomas Peterson, 45, or Tommy as your friends called you. You have what you call the perfect life. No marital troubles, the children behave, and you make 6 figures. You may think we're strangers, but I've been watching you for a long time. That's right. I stalked your Facebook. They'll never suspect a thing. They'll never see me coming when they're next on the chopping block. I can't wait to see the look of shock. But you, sir, are simply filler. In my story, your life doesn't matter. You're just helping to set the stage, but the fun starts on the next page. How would you like to die tonight? Sunny side up, boiled or fried. Your brain scrambled, your heart deviled, with some hash browns on the side. But let us get just one thing straight. I won't have you on my plate. I'm just the butcher, I do the slaughter. I don't want to know how you taste. I am not a cannibal. I murder with my stomach full. So tell me, how would you like to die? By my hands or by my knife? Talk.
Please don't kill me, I have a family, a wife, 2 kids, oh God forbid.
Crying won't save you, it'll only salt your wounds.
God, you're sick, just make it quick.
Don't you wanna know what makes me tick?
No, please let me go.
Motives elusive, thoughts are intrusive. A game that I must play. Give them what they want, it's the only way. So entertain me for a minute. I want to watch you cough and spit up blood as I carve into your chest. Fill your lungs, take your last breath. Another one gone, another story ended by my hands. But is it enough to please the beast and meet my mind's demands? Sometimes I think it's pretty sad, killing people with the lives I wish I had. They're happy they got what they want, but I still have a chance. The night's only just begun.
His name was Thomas Peterson, had a wife and 2 kids. He was also my mom's optometrist.
Took the kidneys, liver, heart, and lungs.
Cut him right down the middle.
Wow, she's really outdone herself this time.
She?
It's obviously the work of a woman. So much thought and care into making it perfection. This crime tastefully obscene. We're looking for a
Lean, mean, killing machine.
It's always the spouse. Maybe there was conflict in the house.
This isn't the 1950s. People know about the Slayer rule now.
Beneficiaries don't get any
They
money.
don't get to share
the ones with their hands getting bloody.
Most opt for divorce, even though it's more time in court.
And if it were the
It's
spouse,
always
it
the
would be a crime of
spouse,
passion.
without
But
a
this looks
doubt.
calculated. No jagged edges on those incisions. Mrs. Peterson's
Jumping to
hand would have been more chaotic.
conclusions. You say
Emotional
that
sloppy,
like
but
you
this was
killed
robotic.
him.
She wouldn't be
Borders
picky
on
with the organs. She
delusion.
would have taken none or all of them. But I don't think it's
It's
her.
always
Maybe a
the
jealous ex or
spouse,
an angry neighbor.
without
They've
a
been plotting for months,
doubt.
waiting to attack.
Anything else you'd like to share with the class?
Yes, actually. See this strange mark on his chest?
It was the result of a struggle.
No, that's intentional. Look how straight the lines are. It's like she did it after he was dead.
Why don't you tell that to the medical examiner?
I will.
What's gotten into you?
Take a guess. Charlie's comments are crossing into offense.
Don't take it too personally. Even Chadley was picked on before he became the bully.
He dismisses everything I say, acting like I am the one in the way. But I'm smarter than him and he knows it. If I was leading this case, we would have already closed it.
Well, if you have more ideas, you need to share them. You can't withhold information out of spite when people's lives are on the line.
I know he's just being an asshole, but he's really good at it.
Well, after this, Chief says we're free to go for the day. Why don't we go do something fun, just to get your mind off work? You've been obsessing over this stuff for a while. It's good to take a break. Wait, I almost forgot about the New Year's Eve party tomorrow night. You should totally come.
Who else would be there?
The Crows and their extended friends circles. We can go together. I'll text you the theme when I remember what it is.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Well, our friends need us over there, so we better head back to the scene.
Ah, yes. Wouldn't want to keep Dr. Peterson waiting.
Wow, you really nailed it. Blast from the past. I don't have anything from that era of my fashion choices. This is the best that I could do with what I've got.
Yeah, I'm really attached to a few items of clothing, so I have stuff that's like 10 years old, including this dress. I think I made it in my senior year of high school.
You made it? That is impressive. I like the way you did the makeup.
Shit, hide me.
Who's that?
My ex. He's crazy.
Crazier than you?
Very funny. Yes. We met at university, got along cause he was just like me. Two decks incomplete could make a whole. We were two peas in a pod cause we were equally as odd. We kept each other under control. It was platonic, as healthy as it could be. But I was too blind to see that things were going down fast. I made a grave mistake. I let him decide my fate. A house of cards just begging to collapse. From 23 to 26, he had his hold on me. We lived together for a while. He wanted to get married. I had my reservations, and I'm glad I held back when our mirrored glass began to crack. We enabled each other. He almost encouraged maladaptive behaviors.
Like he wanted to keep me down on his level. He convinced me to...
To do what?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that we broke up 3 years ago, and he still won't leave me alone. He's completely obsessed. I had to move last year because he wouldn't stop showing up at my apartment, saying he wanted to rekindle the old flame. He thinks I'm in New York. If he finds out I still live here, he'll...
Marley! Long time no see. What are you doing back in Raleigh?
Just visiting a friend.
And you didn't want to visit me? Do you remember when I used to visit?
I kicked you out on multiple occasions.
But when you didn't, you served me my little slice of heaven. How about coming back for seconds?
I don't share your appetite.
Well, that's a shame. You know, I've been thinking about you lately.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Maybe a part of me knew you were coming. We have a connection, or have you forgotten?
I tried.
You'll never break away. Our love is here to stay.
Like a slow-flowing poison, it was toxic in every way.
Where are you headed? New Year's Eve party? I see you're all dressed up. I remember that dress. It was my favorite, as obnoxiously colorful as it is. I wonder how much of you stayed the same.
Don't you know when enough is enough? Didn't you hear her say she's done? Get your hands off her, don't take one step closer. Why don't you take this hint and run?
She's a lot more than she seems. There's so much more that you haven't seen. I love the spiral of your mind. I adore the monster that lives inside. You wanna cage the beast, but I say let it run free. Follow your instincts. I hope they'll lead you back to me.
Goodbye, Drew.
See you next year.
Man, it is loud in here.
I'm surprised they haven't gotten a noise complaint.
4 minutes till midnight. Did you bring the champagne?
Of course.
Hell yeah. Ashes capturing the night.
That's right.
Did you get my good side?
Always. Beautiful. Now give me fierce.
Now give me a break. Please do not inflate his ego further.
Oh, he's already too far gone.
You guys know I can hear you, right? If you want me to leave, I will deprive you of my entertainment. Have fun being by yourselves while I go and find my girlfriend.
How did he get a girlfriend?
They're basically the same person.
Speaking from experience, dating someone just like you, I wouldn't recommend it. Sure, you have a lot to relate, but that also includes the things you hate. They can use your flaws against you, weaponize your own toxic traits.
Who hurt you?
Yeah, who do we need to kill?
That won't be necessary. If anyone's going to kill him, it'll be me.
So what's the story behind this look?
Yeah, tell us the secret to looking so good.
High school fashion designer dreams led to this monstrosity of gathered seams.
I love that. Seriously.
Yeah, it's so loud, but like in a good way.
Thanks, guys. I would love it if the attention moved away from me now.
Where are we on resolutions?
I wanna be financially responsible. A portion of every paycheck till the piggy bank's full.
I haven't made art in months. It's time to get some paint on that brush.
I haven't really thought about it.
Well, you have about 2 minutes to start thinking.
I wanna try something new. Food, activity, or person, I don't care.
Whoa. Person?
I've been single forever. A little love could do me some good. Scared to put myself out there, but now I think it's time I should.
It's almost time. Ryan Seacrest's about to count down.
Crap, where'd my boyfriend go? Noah! Where the hell are you?
Don't worry, you two aren't the only ones alone. My partner couldn't make it.
So you had me in the first half, then you said you had a partner.
You'll find somebody. Hell, I'll take you two out one night and we'll see what happens.
Normally I would say no, but starting in about 40 seconds, I'm gonna say yes. You in, Marley?
Sure.
Every year we sing the song this year was way too long. But 2020's looking strong. What could possibly go wrong?
It's time. Places, everybody. 5.
Put your drink down.
4.
Get the cameras out.
3.
Make a wish.
2.
Last second chapstick. Whoa. Everybody here has their something and someone.
But here I am
With nothing and no one. But maybe that's not so bad. There's no use in being sad. I'm fighting on my own, but I wouldn't mind someone to hold. Love is a scary thing. It can tear your heart to pieces or make it sing. Should I be looking? Who would want me? What the hell am I thinking? But I know what I want. Someone to ground me.
some spontaneity.
Someone who accepts me.
Someone who excites me.
I'm searching for my someone.
Home sweet home, for you anyway.
I had fun tonight. Thanks for inviting me.
I don't think I would have survived that party without you.
What? You did great. I was the awkward one.
I just didn't feel very close to anyone there. Sure, there's my coworkers, but they're just that, coworkers. And they probably aren't interested in crossing the bridge to friendship.
I'll be your friend.
Thanks.
I will warn you though, I'm not the type to go get a mani-pedi.
Oh, me neither.
Then we must be perfect for each other. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm passing out as soon as my head hits that pillow.
I'm pretty tired too. I should probably get going before I fall asleep on your welcome mat. I'll see you at work on Tuesday. My comfort zone has been invaded. The walls I built disintegrated. She found a way inside. There's nowhere left to hide. She said she'd be my friend, but is that what I want in the end? Do I crave something else, or would I be overwhelmed? She's intense, but it's kind of refreshing. Can't decide if this crush is a curse or a blessing. There's only one way to find out. I need to tell her, but not right now. I need some time to make a plan. Sift through scrambled thoughts to find full sentences. Like I've been thinking, and you might not understand, but you're beautiful. Will you hold my hand? Is this a risk I'm willing to take? Will I ever tell you? Am I too afraid to ruin what we already have and have to start again from scratch? Only time will tell. I don't even know her that well. What if she's living a double life? What if she has a dark side?
I hope everyone has recovered from their New Year's festivities. I have some good news. We finally gave a name to this killer that's been terrorizing Raleigh. The Crabtree Carnivore.
Isn't that a little cheesy?
3 bodies we've seen, found on the banks of Crabtree Creek.
And what about the warehouse scene?
Peterson could have been a copy.
The details all line up.
The problem is the location. But should we count Dr. Peterson on account of the mutilation?
And the carnivore bit, do you really believe that the absence of the organs means? Surely it cannot be.
They're using them for meat.
Cannibalism. It's not the first time I've had to deal with a monster like this. In December of 2013, someone dropped their leftovers on our doorstep. 3 corpses all wrapped up in a pretty little bow. And just in time for Christmas. We never did catch them. There's been other cases scattered throughout the years.
So what's the next move? Are we just gonna wait for the next killing?
Unfortunately, we may not have a choice. This killer doesn't like to leave much evidence, if any.
Then we need to take everything we can get. There are clear patterns here.
Sounds like you figured this out more than the rest of us. Care to share?
Well, first of all, I've already established that it's a woman.
A claim for which you have no proof.
Chadley, let her finish.
Thank you, Kate. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, we're faced with a vague image, a silhouette, if you will. To fill in the details, it takes spare time and inductive skill. Consider the past 4 murders, as well as a few cold cases.
You think that it's the same killer?
They're in the same book, just on different pages. It may be a shot in the dark, but it could also be a bullseye. 2014, 2 bodies were found in Umstead Park. A few months apart, but they're definitely related. Similar conditions to what we're seeing now, just a little sloppier. These 2 cases would have been some of her first few killings. She must have gotten comfortable with Umstead, because 2 more were found on the other side of the park in 2015, this time much cleaner. 2016, 3 at the fairgrounds, spread throughout the spring and summer. Then in 2017, she must have a bad year, or a good year depending on her motive, because there was only 1 organless body on the grounds of the art museum. But she sure made up for it with a total of 4 washed up corpses at Shelley Lake in 2018, missing all kinds of body parts. And that leads us to 2019. 4 more bodies dumped in the water. God only knows what 2020 will bring us.
Why do you think she keeps leaving these bodies in public areas? Does she just want the attention?
Maybe she has some sick fantasy of what she wants her murders to look like, and that happens to be a part of it.
Okay, Will Graham. What else you got?
Well, since you asked so politely... You think Peterson could be a copycat, but if you take a closer look at the map, it's clear he was meant to meet the same fate. So close to the creek, it's not up for debate. I also looked at the others. They all have this mysterious mark, the signature of the carnivore. Let us know there will be more.
Well, I'll be damned. You may be on something, Green.
Yes. It appears she knew every critical detail of these killings. I'd bet she knows more than the carnivore himself.
Cut it out, Chadley. Just because she has the patience to do research, that doesn't mean she's a serial killer.
Why don't we ask old Nancy Drew here? Did your heart race when you sank that knife into Thomas Peterson?
All right, that's enough. Zip it, Charlie.
Whoa, I was just joking. Where's your sense of humor, Chief?
I left it at the door with my coat, and I'd suggest you do the same. Sorry for keeping y'all so late, but I do think we had a very productive night. I say we call it a day before we all get too cranky.
Marley, wait.
What's up?
Do you want to hang out tomorrow? Like outside of work? Maybe we could get dinner?
That actually sounds fun. We could go somewhere nice so there's an excuse to get all dressed up.
That'd be great. How about you pick the place?
I think I've got somewhere in mind. I'll give you the address tomorrow. Make it a surprise.
Sounds like a plan.
So, are you enjoying the Angus barn? Not gonna lie, I've only been here maybe twice, but I remember it being good.
It was a great choice. I'm obsessed with this cheese dip.
I know this doesn't count 'cause it's platonic, but if I'm honest, this is my first date in 3 years.
Can't tell you how long it's been, and if I'm honest, I've neglected my love life out of fear.
So call the kettle black, you gotta relax. Holding it inside, eventually you'll crack. You've been awfully shy, is there a reason why?
I'm fine, but my New Year's resolution has gained sentience, and it's ruining my life. I have feelings for a person. It's actually very inconvenient. I didn't think I'd kick off the year with a middle school crush on a fully grown woman.
Go on. Tell me about her.
In a word, she's unpredictable in a good way. Her imagination never ceases to amaze. I'll never understand her mind. That's why she'll never be mine. At least not for a very long time. I don't know what to say. Can't look her in the eye.
You could start by bringing her here to dine, 'cause ladies love cheese dips, she won't decline.
At least, that's what would woo me.
I have a feeling someone has already made that move on her.
You'll never know till you try.
Is this about me? Is this my chance? Something resembling romance. The silence is loud, I should do something now.
Can't
Question is
in the night.
okay, all this time I've had you in the hot seat, but now you're making me wanna come clean. I may or may not have a middle school crush. We're meant to be friends, but I like her too much.
Do you have the courage I lack to see if she likes you back? Or will we both sit curled up in our corners, wishing this could be easier?
If only it was as easy as it was with Drew. Don't get me wrong, it ended horribly, but the beginning was nice.
Who made the first move?
I showed up in the middle of the night all upset. He let me in, that was a night I won't forget. We watched movies till the sun came up, but I felt some kind of way and I had to interrupt, so I kissed him. I didn't say anything, just jumped right in. He didn't say anything, we just kissed, and that was it.
Probably didn't feel so easy at the time.
You're right, I sat there thinking about it for a while. I miss that young love feeling, 'cause nowadays all we get is endless teasing. Just going for it, it's hard to commit. You feel like you can do it till the nerves kick in.
You know, nobody said you couldn't just go for it now. Tonight even. Why not?
I'm afraid to show people who I really am.
Well, as long as you're not a literal serial killer, I think you'll be fine.
Yeah. eyelash kill did its job, chased away the dark thoughts, but they're back now sooner than before. But there's something else here, not anger, guilt, shame, or fear. I thought I couldn't feel it anymore. After him, I was broken and afraid. The predator became the prey. I hid myself away, but I grew stronger every day. But just when I thought I was safe, she ruined everything. My perfect streak of apathy. She made me feel things that soothe as much as they sting. Some call it love, I call it a weakness. She snuck her way past my defenses. How will I ruin it? When the mind games begin, will I let the thoughts take their win? When I have her in my hands, can I hold the monster still? Will I lean in for the kiss or for the kill? Then there's the question why they chose this person at this time. Will I trust her with my life or keep on living with my double life?
I hate to barge in, but we need to talk.
Drew, this is the last thing I need right now. How the hell did you figure out where I live?
At first I couldn't find you, but then I saw your busted-ass car in front of me on my way home, so I followed, took notes.
Of course you did. What could you possibly want?
Are you okay?
I really don't have time for your bullshit. Can you just get it over with?
So you're not okay. What's got you all choked up?
None of your business. What do you want?
I came to talk, but clearly you're hurting. To see you this way, it's concerning. I'm guessing you want me to leave.
For once, no. I need someone to remind me of how bad an idea it is for me to be in a romantic relationship.
Wow. A little harsh, but I'll take what I can get. Let me be your unlicensed and unethical therapist, just like the good old days.
I wouldn't call them good.
The past is the past, but now I have to ask, why do you cry when you take off the mask? Last I saw you were happy. Was that just some A+ acting?
I was still in the beginning where everything feels good. You're flying high, you don't realize when crushing turns to loving and rising leads to falling.
I know the feeling.
You hit the ground and you hit it hard. You're staying on the sidewalk and outline in chalk. You're thrown into the desert star. You bleed and beg, but it will never stop. The way I am, a wolf in love with a lamb. Around me there's a line in the sand.
The way you are is perfect. Any guy would be a fool to reject.
You know, it's funny you say that, because it's not a guy. You are the fool next to her. Full offense.
Is it that friend of yours? What's her name?
Caitlin. And yes.
Does Caitlin know your body count? You know which one I'm talking about. The one in double digits.
No.
Why not? to seem close. We were close and you told me
It's different. I told you before I started killing.
fair point. She's very protective over you. What's with that?
That's just what friends do.
Was I not a friend?
You were many things.
Like what?
You were my enabler, my accelerator, manipulated me to kill. Withholding your affection, you made your impression. You trained me like a dog, no reward for self-destruction. You thought it was protection, you gave me this infection, and when I tried to help myself, your first instinct was to threaten. Are you satisfied with what I've become? All the things I've done, all the people I've killed. Look at me now, I can't stop. The walls are down and they can't be rebuilt.
How many?
19.
Damn. Are you gonna kill her? Is that fifth base?
I want to. I really want to. But I can't even step up to the plate.
Don't let love distract you. If she's getting in the way, get rid of her. Now.
She's not getting in my way. She's getting in yours. You think she's just a hurdle for you to trip over. I'm not going back to the way things were. You have no boundaries, but one day you will learn.
She'll never love you like I do. She'll break your heart in two. After everything we've been through, I hoped I would mean more to you. Forget about her for just one night. I'll convince you I love you right. I'll be anything you want and more. You won't have to cry over her anymore.
I left you and I so far behind. I won't fall for those puppy dog eyes. Besides, even if I let you in, she will still be on my mind.
Get it through your head. Be with me instead. I'll give you my heart. Rip it right out of my chest.
Be careful what you wish for. I'm not yours anymore. I'll kill you if you touch me again. Get out now and leave me alone.
You'll change your mind eventually. You always do. My address is the same. You know where to find me.
Marley? What the hell are you doing here? You scared the shit out of me.
Just keeping the house warm. And your little dog, too. Why do you have this thing anyway? Nightmares?
I babysat for my sister last weekend. Give me that.
I named it Cujo. We bonded quite a bit.
Enough of the shenanigans. Why are you here? More importantly, how did you break into my apartment?
Over the past few months, I've noticed that you have a nasty habit of forgetting to lock things. So I just took a gamble and walked in.
Marley, you can't do that. Please, just tell me what's going on.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Consider it a late Christmas gift. Turn around and close your eyes. No peeking. I'm sorry.
What? What the hell? Where am I?
Oh, you're awake. Damn, you slept like a baby. Thank you, Marcus. Sweet, gullible Marcus. Oh, I have a friend that works at the hospital. I told him I needed a cocktail of general anesthesia to compare with something we found in a victim's toxicology report. Total bullshit, but he fell for it.
And you used it on me? Are you insane?
Yes, actually. But don't worry, you woke up, so we're all good. Would you like to know why I brought you here, Kate?
Yes, that would be wonderful. I have shit to do, Marley. I don't have time for your games.
Oh, you think this is a game? No cassette tapes. I know it seems strange, but ever since we met, I've been carrying this massive weight. I brought you here to relieve myself of that burden.
And you had to kidnap me to do that?
Yes. I couldn't just spill the beans in the break room. No, this had to be a bit more intimate, in a place where no one can find us. $80 a night in the middle of fucking nowhere. But a quick drive to Asheville if you want to hit up some tourist traps.
You drove 4 hours with me in the trunk of your car?
No, I stuffed you in a suitcase and flew Delta. What do you think? And you weren't in the trunk. I laid you down in the back seat, gave you a blanket and everything.
And why am I chained to the wall?
'Cause I'm into that shit. I'm kidding. It's because I have a secret to tell you, after which you may try to run away. Okay, 2 secrets, actually.
I don't like the way you said that.
Really? I thought my delivery was pretty solid.
Marley, please.
All right. Are you calm? Are you gonna freak out if I tell you something crazy?
What kind of crazy?
The kind that we've been chasing, the picture that I'm painting. Hearts and laws are breaking and everyone is paying. That pesky little carnivore won every battle in this war. You wanna catch her, listen up. I know who she is, you couldn't be cold enough.
Really? Oh my god! Have you gone to the chief?
No.
Why not? Marley, this is huge! You would be the hero, her identity exposed. They'd finally take you seriously if you slam this whole case closed.
Yeah, there's just one little problem. I can't tell anyone.
Now is not the time to be protecting a friend.
Oh, I don't have friends. This is self-preservation.
Marley, no, don't tell me.
That's right. I'm the one that's dumping bodies in the creek. Well, except for Peterson, he was a little too heavy. And I wasn't in the mood for dismemberment.
You're kidding. Please tell me you're kidding.
I wish I was. That'd be so fun. Scaring, fooling everyone. But instead I like to hunt and gaze upon the damage done.
I don't even know what to think.
It's a lot to take in. I'll give you some time to process. Give it a good night's rest. See you in the morning, Kate.
Marley, wait!
What have I done? A dangerous stunt. What if I can't trust her? Should I scream and cry or run and hide? What if I have to kill her? I can't decide what to do with her life. Do I want to surrender to the monster in my mind? A part of me shows mercy. A part of me plays dirty. But she's my friend, is this the end? We're thicker than water, but it's getting murky. Why do I ruin everything I touch? Evil intrusion, all I want is to spill blood. This killer title that I flaunt, this crooked idol at night it haunts. Death is my prophet, I'm forced to worship often, even though I know it's wrong. She'll never accept me, at least she'll reject me gently. The only thing I lack, she has empathy, there's plenty. My heart is cold and rotten,
but she sees something long forgotten, unwanted emotions shining through my walls. They're crumbling down. She tore them to the ground, dragged me out of the lost and found. A killer can't be sympathetic. It doesn't fit with the whole aesthetic. My heart will be the death of me if I let it make decisions for me. I turn to apathy instead.
She's hurting. So many new things I'm learning. I hear her through these walls. I don't think she realizes at all. Maybe she knows I'm listening. I cry for help, she's calling for me. Her fragile hostility is a mask she wears to hide the agony. Bottled emotions, deadly explosions, blinded by love. She is stuck. She flies into the sun. My sympathy is killing me. She's suffering, she needs me.
It's
I don't
getting
know what
in the
to say.
My
The last thing they want is to fan the flames.
All my life I've been alone, but I can't do this on my own. I want to trust her, but doubting festers.
But your
If only
future
my
is
heart
bright.
were made
That I
of
know.
Good morning, sunshine. How'd you sleep? Any dreams?
A nightmare, actually. I dreamt that you walked down those stairs with a knife and killed me, saying you were wrong to trust me.
Surprisingly realistic, but I'm not going to kill you. See?
Then what are you going to do? You're scaring me.
Remember when I said there were two burdens? I told you I'm a murderer. Now do the math.
Are you gonna eat me? Is that the second secret? You're not gonna kill me yet. You have to prepare the side dishes first.
Ugh. How many times do I have to tell you people I'm not a goddamn cannibal?
I'm sorry, it's just all the victims, their organs were...
Sold. Gotta pay rent somehow.
You really like racking up charges, don't you? Murder, kidnapping, and now organ trafficking?
Hey, at least I'm not a cannibal.
I don't know what to do with you. You're actually insane.
You know it drives people insane.
Chemical imbalances in the brain.
That may be true, but I'll give you one more clue. It's not in your brain, it's all pain, no gain. It tears you apart, but you always return. She says your name, it burns. You are the fool, but she's so cruel. The queen of your heart.
Marley.
Why do people want to fall in love? All it does is drag you down and never lifts you up. My life was going fine until...
Marley!
What? I'm having a semi-coherent thought and I would love to finish it.
Look, I don't know what the hell is going on with you, but I'm worried.
That's usually the reaction I get. Are you gonna let me continue my rambling? I promise it's almost over.
Sure.
Thank you. As I was saying... My life was going fine before you knew me. I was happy as someone like me could be. But then I met you and everything changed. For better or for worse, I just know it's not the same. And I don't like change, I'd even say I hate it. But you're not to blame, it's not your fault that you're so perfect. The fault is all mine. I let things go right, but I'm running out of time. If I don't tell you now, someone has to die.
Tell me what?
I'm in love with you, Kate. And now is not the time for the quiet game.
Why couldn't you have told me this in a normal, healthy way?
'Cause I'm not normal, healthy. I thought you would agree. What a normal, healthy person see murder in their dreams. Last night, I literally told you that I kill people.
Honestly, I don't care about that right now.
Why not? You work homicide.
'Cause I heard you last night. You don't wanna be this way. You don't understand. You're confused and afraid. You've lost all control, bending to the will of whatever is making you do these things. Why don't you fight back?
Because you're right. I don't understand it. It outsmarts me every time.
Well, two minds are better than one. Tell me everything. I want to help you.
By everything, do you mean everything? In here?
Yes.
Okay, should I start with the sob story?
That depends. What's contributing to your behavior the most? Your childhood or whatever you have going on right now?
I know this doesn't get us anywhere, but I have to say both.
All right. Care to explain?
The moment I hit puberty, I found new instability more than anybody else. Happy, sad to angry, no one understood me. They never let me come out of my shell. Around that time, my twisted mind showed me death, destruction, extreme social dysfunction. I saw myself burning in hell, or flashes of my violence taken out. In my teen years, shed many tears, scared of my mind, hiding from my darker side. From fists to rocks, and rocks to knives, from hurting people to taking lives. I watched myself murder strangers, or people I'd never seen. Bloody murder fantasies trapped inside a terrified me.
What kept you from acting, from one day just snapping?
I took it out on myself. All that destructive energy turned back on me, so I wouldn't hurt someone else.
Did it help?
It wasn't strong enough to pull me out. Now I'm scarred, still barred from ordinary life.
So you rebelled?
I had no choice, all this energy inside. I couldn't keep on living a lie. I turned my blade the other way when I was 23. Got a taste for blood, and then I went on a spree to satisfy the monster inside of me. Do you remember that cold December 2013? Left a Christmas gift for the RBD, but I didn't go in blindly. I killed my men responsibly. I did my research to not get caught. Until this day I haven't stopped. It's like night and day when I'm killing. Feelings go away. It's so, so thrilling.
Do you think you'll ever quit?
I'm only halfway down the list.
You're taking a big risk.
Haven't you heard, Kate? I'm sick. And I did the research to not get caught. It'll be my choice when I'm locked up. When I've had my fun, it's only just begun. I'll turn myself in when the thoughts are gone.
They're never gonna go away.
That's the point.
So you'll never surrender. Do you want me to tell them?
That's even worse.
Sooner or later, you're going to meet your maker. What will you say when things don't go your way?
I don't know.
You can't figure this out on your own, so why don't we just go home? Give me a day to recover, then we'll make a plan together. Call it a date.
Wait, a date? You mean you feel the same?
Despite your insanity, and as much as you concern me, I reject my morality. Throw away rationality. Yes, a date. I mean, I feel the same. I love you, and I've loved you for quite some time.
Will you be mine?
Only if you agree to end this reckless killing. As long as you're with me, I won't say anything. Can you promise me you'll stop?
I'll try.
That's all I need to hear. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to sit passenger this time.
Do you still want a blanket?
Sure. Just get me out of here.
Home sweet home. For you, anyway.
Thank you for returning me safely.
Anytime. And hey, don't forget to lock your door. I'd hate for someone else to break into your house. They wouldn't be as courteous as me.
Don't worry. I will. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Do you really feel the same? My brain says you're lying. This is all some twisted game.
Your brain also tells you to kill people. You don't have to fan the flames. Just go home, get some sleep, and we'll talk about this in the morning. Maybe we can get breakfast first. How about you meet me at that coffee shop after early at 9, then we'll walk to the park.
Wait, isn't that like a 20-minute walk?
Gives you time to think.
Not sure I need more of that.
Good night, Marley.
What could you possibly want at this hour? And hey, where were you yesterday? Marley, too. I don't recall either of you asking for a day off.
There's something about Marley I think that you should know. She told me her secret, and the truth to you I owe. This killer we've been looking for is closer than we thought. We don't have to look anymore. Soon we'll have her caught.
Who is she, detective?
It's Marley. She kidnapped me and told me she trusted me and told me everything. I even have her motive, her thoughts violent, intrusive, moral judgment clouded by insanity.
Can't say I'm surprised. The crime scene she analyzed had little to no evidence. Her profile's scarily accurate. Where is she now? Are you in danger?
No, I'm fine. She just left my house. We have plans tomorrow, and I need you to do exactly as I say. We'll be in the park by 10 a.m. We'll talk and talk some more, and then if or when she makes a move, you know what to do.
Sleep evades me, my own thoughts betray me. I can't help but worry. Is she lying to me? Does she really love me? How could anybody fall in love with a monster? Tolerate the burn of the devil's daughter, born of the inferno. She and I both know the chains that held me back I have outgrown. I hate what I've become. Weak and wounded by my love. She sees past the bars, danger disregards. A kind of love that one can only dream of. But is it true? Can I trust you? Is love really blind, or should I open my eyes? She's lying to you, don't you see? This blatant act of trickery. Before you, she's a mystery. Your mind drifts to conspiracy. Oh, freedom's lost in time, but I won't give up mine. Should I stay and fight?
If she tries to run away, they'll find her.
They'll find me.
They might kill
There's no
her.
point in
I need to
hiding.
keep her safe.
It's my fear to face. When I fall from grace. The cat's out of the bag, the knife's over my back. Time to take off the mask. The walls I built are crumbling still, but I will fulfill one more thrill, one last kill. I'll show them all I have no shame. I'll go out with not a whimper, but a bang.
Marley, what the hell are you doing here?
Doesn't feel so good the other way, does it? Sorry to not announce my visit. I've been longing for this, but I must admit it was a little last minute.
Were you restless without our little affair? Were you dreaming, begging, wishing I was there? I'll say I feel a little unprepared, but I'll gladly be the answer to your prayers.
Didn't have to pray, didn't have to wish. All I had to do was show up, and you give in.
Isn't this romantic midnight snack? Perhaps candlelit. But seriously, babe, what's with the outfit? I knew you always had an interesting sense of style, but this? I think you may have missed the mark with this one. I mean, it hasn't rained in weeks, and that thing does nothing for your figure. Which brings us to why I assume you're here. Glad you finally came to your senses.
Don't act like you didn't see this coming.
That punch was as pink as you are blushing. I know what you want, I'm ready to supply. There's no other reason why you would stop by. Do you still ache for me, lying awake for me? Oh, I know you miss me, don't you wanna kiss me? You were always a little intense, but more bearable when you're undressed.
You've never been so wrong, but I can't help but play along. It'll make this far more satisfying, standing over you as you lay dying.
Wait, what?
That's right, tonight's your special night.
always confused me. You hate me, but you're glued to me. No matter how you use me, I'd say that you've seduced me.
Then let's take this to bed, or on the couch instead. One last screw before you're dead, like the one loose in my head.
You speak in tongues I don't understand. The way your mind works I can't comprehend. But I'd gladly die by your hands, if that is what your heart demands. Where will my hands land next? Kiss your lips or your neck?
I was actually thinking of sinking into your chest.
Ooh, kinky.
Oh, you wish.
Shit! Marley, please don't.
Do you still hate for me lying awake for me? Oh, I know you miss me. Don't you wish you kissed me? Get it while you still had a chance. It's a little too late to try romance.
I don't know what's gotten into you. Where's the kind and loving woman I knew? We can both make it out of this alive. Just calm down and drop the knife.
All those people I slayed for you, years of obeying you. I was yours to manipulate, now you're mine to eliminate. You don't understand, the power is in my hands. Too late to save your life, no hope to survive. You've never seen me in action. I just come home and cry, and both of us knew why. But that all changes tonight.
Please, you don't want to do this. What will it take to convince? I don't want to stop you by force. For my life, this is my last resort. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to hurt you. Hey, look at me. Say something, please. Marley, I'm sorry. Please, won't you forgive me? I was scared, but I feel guilty. To see you hurt, it kills me. Why don't you stay the night? We can work this out. You can have the bed, and I will take the couch, or I can hold you so tight, like I did that cold December night. You had taken a life for the first time. I wanted to help you, but clearly I hurt you. I never thought it'd end this way. I promise you I'll change. Please, just put down the knife. Everything's going to be all right. Can you hear me? Are you okay?
When I have you in my hands,
Can you hold the monster still?
will I lean in for the kiss or for the kill? Finally, some damn peace and quiet.
Marley, why?
I'm just following your advice. You were getting in my way, so I'm getting rid of you.
His name was Andrew Nichols. He lived alone.
What a shame, he was very photogenic. These wounds are ugly, I'd even say barbaric. Looks like he put up a fight, or at least he tried.
Who found him?
Neighbors saw the door ajar. thought it was a little bizarre. Walked in on a nasty surprise. He had been here all night.
What do we know? Any family in town? Girlfriends, boyfriends, ex-girlfriends, or boyfriends?
He had a private life. The only person who knows those things probably did it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go stalk his social media and see if I can find anything.
Should I tell them that she knows him? Should I wait until they catch her? I don't know which one is worse. I know it's her. I need to talk to her first. I really hate to abandon you guys, but I promised to meet with MARLEY today.
Where is she?
Sick.
Oh no, tell her I hope she feels better soon. Work is so boring without her.
You were both out yesterday too. What was going on?
I took one of my days to visit family. It was my niece's birthday.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, say hi to MARLEY for us.
Don't worry, I will. So sorry I'm late. There was a little emergency at work.
They didn't call me. Why didn't they call me?
I'm not sure.
They all know, don't they? You told everyone. They're on their way now. It's time to run.
I didn't say a word, I promise. And you can count on me to be honest, but I'm worried about you. You're not acting like yourself. You're paranoid.
This is the real me. Welcome to hell. Very few can handle it. Drew was the one exception. He had impressive patience to wait through the fire and gain my affection. But he was a hunter, stalking from the trees, waiting for a wounded rabbit to hop into his snare. That was me.
Has he bothered you since New Year's?
Yeah. The night after our little friend date, he showed up. Why?
Just looking out for you.
I'm not finding an Andrew Nichols that matches.
Maybe try just Drew.
Huh? I think I got something! Looks like an old girlfriend.
Is that MARLEY?
No, it can't be.
Her hair is longer and blonder, but the picture looks older. It definitely looks like her.
I sure hope it isn't. There's gotta be something here to lead us away from her. There's plenty of girls out there that look exactly like that picture. Aha! Her hair. It's blonde. Brown at the root.
You've got to be kidding. Please tell me you're kidding.
That doesn't mean she did this. Like you said, this picture's from 2015, and plenty of women don't keep up with their bleach appointments.
Whatever happened to, it's always the spouse.
Even if MARLEY was a killer, I'd like to think she'd know better than to hit the obvious target. She's smart, I don't think she did it.
You hate each other, why are you defending her?
I'm not. I just don't see it.
You like her, just admit it. We can all tell, just like middle school. Teasing your crush cause you think that's cool. Behind the bully facade,
You're in awe of what she does.
you put her on a pedestal, and you can't bear to see her fall.
We have a warped perception of people we admire. We believe they can do no wrong.
Based on our close inspection, where there is smoke, there is fire. I
hate to tell you this, but she did wrong.
Call Caitlin. We need to make sure she's okay.
Who was that?
Just some spam, probably.
God damn it, she's not answering!
We can try again in a few minutes. If she's with Marley right now, blowing up her phone will only raise suspicion.
Go ahead and wait for me outside. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right.
What do you want?
Finally, where are you? Are you hanging with you know who?
Yes, I'm with Marley. What's the big deal?
We think she may have killed Drew.
They figured it out so soon. This was not part of the plan. She wasn't supposed to kill him. I just don't understand. Should I tell them I know? Will they think I'm on her side? I need to tell them the truth. Preserve an ounce of my pride. I know.
What do you mean you know?
It's a long story. I can explain it all later. Don't worry about me. I have a plan. It's nice out today. Usually it's cold in January, but leave it to Raleigh to give us 70 degrees and sunny.
Yeah, nice day to be my last.
This isn't your last day.
Maybe not on Earth, but certainly my last out here.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. You tell me.
Marley, I'm gonna ask you a few questions and I need you to answer honestly.
Okay.
When you left my home, where did you go? I was worried about you. You didn't answer your phone. When I asked, don't lie. Do you know that Drew died? Time of death last night. Murdered with a knife.
Whoever did it must be sick in the head. It's an awful way to go. You feel steel and you see red.
Why did you kill again when you could have skipped town?
I wanted to tie up loose ends. No use in running now.
Why, Drew?
It was either you, me, or him. One of us had to die. I know it sounds grim, but it's the only way to win.
Are you winning? Is this what it feels like? Dancing around at the scene of a crime.
It was a game I always lost. Happiness has its cost.
Well, I hope you're happy.
Why are you angry?
Because you promised me. You lied to me. I value honesty. Did all of this make you happy?
No.
Then why did you do it?
In the name of self-destruction, killing him was my distraction. When all the thoughts surrounded me, so dark and deep I couldn't breathe.
You can't redirect the storm. You have to weather it on your own. You have to learn control. I think you already know.
He made me do it. He made me kill them.
You had a choice. You could leave if you wanted, but you chose to stay. You chose to wait. The door was wide open. You could have escaped, and he's not to blame, nor the thoughts in your brain. You had a choice to listen to what they say.
You don't understand. I can't change the way I am. You know I tried to fight it, but they always won. I gave them what they wanted.
Are you talking about your thoughts or Drew?
Does it matter anymore?
When the end result is murder? Yes. You made a choice last night. You broke your promise. You can't be helped if you can't be honest. with yourself. Now it's time to face the facts. Where you're going, there's no turning back. I had a choice and I made up my mind. You're not gonna get away this time.
What do you mean? You didn't.
I did.
Marley Green, you're under arrest for the murder of Andrew Nichols.
Of course it would be him that got me caught.
I'd advise you to remain silent.
You're gonna have a hard time shutting me up.
Well, got anything to say to her?
I never even had a chance, did I? You were gonna turn me in at the first opportunity.
You broke your promise. You said you wouldn't kill again.
I said I'll try.
And did you? Feels like I've done something wrong. All eyes on me, but everyone's gone. I never thought that I'd make such a mess. I'd aid in the love of my life's arrest. But it had to be done, I won't let her run. When she handed me the smoking gun, there's no going back, justice already won. This can't be undone. Love has a consequence, rage or subconsciousness you can't reject. It gets in your head, follows you to the bed, so you'll never rest. Not sure how I'll sleep tonight, knowing she's locked up tight. I should feel safe, but I'm just sad. Wish I had cherished what little time we had. She was baited, persuaded, and manipulated to do what she did. Other judgments invaded, influenced by fear, but she acted in hatred. Last moment she waited, then retaliated. It's over.
Man, it is so boring in here. There's not even any music to listen to. Wait a minute. Psst, hey, Pet. Give me something in B minor, upbeat. So sorry for yelling at you guys earlier. I was in a bad mood, but I love you, seriously. Okay, but this is a little too surfy. Can we get some swing in here, please? Oh, hell yeah, now we're cooking with gas. Keep going. I'm just gonna use the lyrics I scratch into the wall, right next to the tally marks. I've been here for 6 weeks. They make me feel like some kind of freak. Sure, I'm out of my mind, but that doesn't mean I'm deaf and blind. I know what they say about me. Diagnosis on day 3, but the doctors can't agree. They don't know what to do with me. A pill for sleep, a pill to keep me up, all in a tiny little plastic cup. So many pills I have lost count. Morning cocktail leaves me numb on Lexapro and lithium, and many more I can't even pronounce. If I cooperate, maybe it's not too late, they'll set me free. Or I can serve my sentence, get perfect attendance in group therapy. Oh, it's like jail with grippy socks. Arts and crafts like painting rocks. Of course they take them away. Nobody
potential projectiles can stay. They say I'm here to keep the public safe, but have they considered keeping me sane? Plain white walls like a house for a doll. These people don't understand my mind at all. Doctor's notes are bullshit, just checking boxes off a list. Any homicidal thoughts today? But he already knows what I'm going to say. They all think they know me. The other patients still believe that I'm a cannibal. It's irrational, that's not my kind of crazy. I never even had the chance to try. I need no sauce or spice, just butcher a man open wide. No fava beans or Chianti. Every night I eat for free. Hannibal Lecter ain't got shit on me. I'm just plain old me, covered in spikes with red glowing eyes, but somehow people love me. One of them's dead, I'll admit, by my hand. Then I ruined a perfectly viable romance. I thought she really cared for me. I thought she'd come to see me. She doesn't understand how goddamn hard it is to be me. Just sitting, waiting, pleading, begging. She'd be here when my heart hurts. A little lights to soothe the burn. But the match is in her hand, when will I learn? I'm a sponge for broken glass, a house of cards far gone collapsed. She tried to rebuild, but too much blood was spilled. Excuse me, Miss Green? You have a visitor? Wait, what?
Aren't you gonna say hello?
Look at you, all dolled up and glowing like you've seen the sun today.
Marley, I know you're upset,
But what? It just had to be done, couldn't let me run. When you value justice over love, justice is heartless, you know this. It can't be undone.
we don't have much time, so don't waste it.
Why are you here, just to rub it in?
I wanted to see you.
Then what has been keeping you? It's been 6 weeks. Guilt? Does it feel like you've done something wrong? When the dust settles, I realize I'm gone. We both turned our back on a friend, but now you come here trying to make amends.
I wasn't lying when I confessed. I wanted to help you do what's best. I care for you, I care so much. Didn't want things to end in blood.
If you care so much, what's with the glass between us? Why can't you leave when the water's too hot? But I sit here and boil, left here to rot.
How long are they keeping you?
As long as they see fit, to see if I'm crazy or just faking it. Medicating and therapizing, what they found is not surprising. Familiar demons I'm fighting, I know their names, there's no denying that they're not to blame. It was me to be shamed just cause I played their game at the end of the day. And I took the pain, you saw what I became. I did this to myself, I can't complain.
I'm here for you.